Good morning, Modern Homesteaders. It's a nice brisk 36 degrees out this morning, but there's no frost. So I'm excited about that. We've had a lot of people asking, where's Tanner been lately? He's right here this morning. Been doing good. He's just a little confused with everything going on and the quarantine and Olivia not being in school. I don't think he likes coming out in the morning as much because he's used to Olivia already getting on the school bus, so he's just as confused as the rest of us. We got about 3/4 of an inch of rain overnight last night, so I'm hoping that doesn't mess up our plans too bad today with working on the greenhouse build. It all depends on how muddy it made everything. How you doing, Willow and Nora the Explorer? Good morning. Yeah. You look good. Nora, I was gonna say that's where we need to put Mom's food. Okay, how do you get a goat turd still in here when it's covered with a rubber flap, huh? The whole reason we got the rubber flap on here so you don't poop in your feeder, and then there's still poop in it. Oh, Nora, you're silly. Yes, you're nice and warm this morning. Good morning, Nora the Explorer. If you guys didn't see yesterday's video, I'll put a link to it right here, where we named her. And we explained why we chose the name, and her and Willow escaped out of their room yesterday. I think Willow's had enough of being in the birthing stall, but the weather's not nice enough yet. You're making a mess, girl. Yeah, you're making a mess. You don't care for the new grain we got you, do you? I gave her some of the old grain this morning, and she's just picking through and eating the grain we used to feed her to mix it in. And that new stuff she's been spitting out. Look at that. You're a fussy eater, girl. Let's feed these boys. They're noisy this morning. Were you boys up bright and early this morning eating all your hay? Huh? Sure seems that way. There you go. We gotta cut you back on your sunflower seeds now. Enjoy your hay. I know, you're not gonna be happy. Good morning, girls. You ready to go out, aren't you? Okay. Look at the grass greening up. I can't believe how much it's greened up just overnight. What are you doing, Hope? You girls are crazy. Whew. Everybody's got spring fever. Must be why Willow wants to come out, huh? Watch your noggin. You gotta let me in or I can't give you any feed. There you go. Buttercup, you're looking awful pregnant. Still got what? Another 5-6 weeks? Little P. Hey, get out of there. There you go. Figure out, you want some goat grain? Huh? You coming over for some goat grain, mister? Good morning. Yes, good morning. That rain really made a mess of the pig pen. Once the weather gets a little bit nicer, we'll get them out on pasture. They're really like that. Good morning. Nice and dry in there, huh? You're high and dry. Take your feet out. Come on. I'll go feed you over here. So, like, we want our drink first thing. It's supposed to be nice out today, so this should dry out pretty good. They call it mud season for a reason. With all of our frost coming out of the ground and all the early spring rain, Oh, it can get pretty messy. Good morning. There's one of the turkeys right there. They're doing good. Rusty and ladies, you need some food this morning too, don't you? Looks that way. Let me go get you some grain. They're still getting used to the wood shavings for bedding. They're used to hay. We'll let them out. We'll put a pasture poultry net around this chicken coop once it dries out a little bit. It's way too wet. Still way too muddy on the homestead to move it, so we're just waiting for the weather to change in our favor. How's that storm drain you're sitting on? You're silly. Pretty soon, ladies, once it dries out, we'll be able to move you too and get you on fresh pasture. We'll put them over by that compost pile and we'll let them turn that compost pile for us. We'll have a good job for you then. Watch out, Moose. We need to fix our pig watering system. Got one nipple there, and I got the other one here. We should be done with the freezing temps. Old man winter has played a trick on us the last few days and it's getting pretty cold again, but I think we're done with it. So if we hook up our automatic pig watering system, we shouldn't have to worry about pipes freezing. Or at least, I hope we're done with all this cold weather. At least below freezing temperatures. If we get like 36 like it is right now, we can live with that. Did you see that? Maggie was in the hay feeder. What's up with that, Maggie? You never used to get in the hay feeder before. One tool that I just bought recently, these PVC cutters, I bought them this winter, and these things are such a time saver and makes working with PVC pipes so much more convenient. I wish I would have had these when we were building our house, but I didn't. They're not very expensive. I think they were under 20 bucks. I'll put a link in the video description down below for them. But man, such a time saver. So, I know I got my cleaner and my glue. All right, pipe cleaner, pipe glue. And then 1/2-inch PVC pipe. That actually will work perfect. Set all my tools out here, keep them out of the reach of the pigs. It's already starting to dry up pretty good with all the wind we're having. Look at you two. I'm gonna be out here working. I won't disturb you. You can stay sleeping. It is, it's cold and windy. Hopefully the wind will help dry out all the mud. I think we're good until here, so let's cut it back right here. So we can work on it. Bam. All right, let's see what we have for parts and pieces that we need to make. I did mess up and I didn't buy a union. Have to see how we can get this to work. I can clean that out a little bit. Yeah, girls, you smell that? Don't smell tasty, does it? So this one needs to go like this and like so. We're working on getting your water fixed up for you. You're gonna love it. I made sure to buy double of all the fittings, but I did not buy one union. Man. No, I bought 3 of these instead of... Yeah. Maybe I was supposed to buy these ones unions and they're threaded. I don't remember. Let's see if we can get this to work. This is a union with pipe threads on the other side, so the pipe won't just slip onto it on both ends. Yeah, let's see if we can make our own. It's not the perfect thing to do, but it should work. Getting closer. Oh, that'll work. That'll work. Next time we're out in town, we'll pick up a couple extra unions just in case it starts leaking, but that should be good. Make sure I give it extra glue. And slid on there like butter. All right, while we let that other fitting dry, we can install our automatic pig nipplers. So these are these are big ones like they have for chickens. Before I put the other one in, I'll show you it a little bit better. There we go. So when they push on this, water comes out the back, and they can either dribble in, or if they suck it, they'll get even more. There's a screen, so you can pop the screen off if you're not getting any water after a while. The screen will get plugged up. You can just take it out and clean it. If your pigs aren't trained to automatic pig nipplers, there's a couple things you can do. You can put peanut butter on them, because they love peanut butter, and they'll go on there, get the peanut butter off, and they'll learn that it's water. And then you can also put a water bucket under it and put their water dish under it with water, and then after a while they'll figure out that this is where their water comes from. There you go. Get the right angle of the dangle. do want to take one of these nipples back out and flush the system. So we have our on valve. Boom. I like it. Perfect. Turn it back on. We're not full, but maybe half full of water. Uh-oh, we got a leak coming from our union. That's good. That union wasn't tight. At first I thought it was this fitting. I was like, oh no. But it's not. There's our union. I didn't tighten that back up. That was easy. The farm that they came from uses the pig watering nipples, so we should be all set with them knowing what these are, but we'll put their water dish under there just in case. This last winter I left the pig nipplers in it. I drained all the water and disconnected the union, but even still it cracked on every joint. There, and even on this 90. So this winter I'll have to remember to take the nibblers out and set them aside for the winter, and then that won't happen. You girls gonna enjoy using your automatic nibblers now? They're right there. Yeah. How's your cud there, Hope? Is that good? You guys enjoying the weather today? It does feel nice. So we got like 1 3/4 mat. So we probably got 4 by 6, and then we probably got 4 by 5. I bet you. Just like that. These mats are left over from when we did the birthing stall for Willow and Nora. We figured we'd try these leftover ones in the boys' barn to see how they work out. They have a dirt floor in their barn, and if we like them, we'll have to end up getting a few more. Hold on, I'm gonna turn it.
That's the perfect size door.
Good, so later on we'll have to get one. I think if we got 2 more mats, we would do this area, and then 1 mat for back there, we'd be good. So if we got 3 more mats later on. Tell you what, them mats sure aren't light. No, they're heavy and they're just awkward, very awkward. We have a bunch of things we need to do today to get ready for our greenhouse build. It should be coming any day to start the dirt work. And this winter, we put this old chicken tractor over here so we could store our propane and stuff and it wouldn't get buried in snow. So now, we need to move this because we're going to be digging in here, and any of the big rocks we get out are behind the outdoor kitchen. And I'd like to level this off better. So we need this out of our way. I think we'll end up using this chicken tractor for our turkeys this year, but I got to move it out of our way for now. I can't move it down there, it's too muddy. So I think we're going to have to put it up over here just to get it out of our way, so we're not in the way of the excavator. So yes, let's go grab our chain and the mule. it's high and dry over here. It's out of the way. It's away from our site work. We'll be good. Listen to that wind. So we should have candled these eggs a while ago. Two reasons we didn't. Black copper Moran eggs are really dark, so it's hard to see anything. And then I've just forgotten. And then today we actually need to take them out of the trays because they're gonna start hatching in like 2 or 3 days. So we can candle them. You can't even see anything in that shell. Maybe one of the lighter ones. It's heavy. I don't know. I think they're full of chickens. So you can't see no airspace. I think you're gonna have a lot of chickens, Libby.
Where are you gonna put these ones? Because they'll be little.
So I'm gonna have to divide off the brooder. 4, 5, 6, 7, 15. Wouldn't that be amazing if all those had, all these hatch the baby chicks? And you want high humidity right now because it helps make the eggs easier for the baby chicks to hatch out. This back on.
So realistically, any day.
They can start hatching any day now. The chickens are waiting for us. They're trying to escape. How many eggs you think? 14! Holy moly. She's going for the gusto. I'll say 15 then. Here, I'll trade you. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Dad was right.
Well, I got it right yesterday.
You did. And then we'll have some from Rusty and his girls.
Maybe.
You eating some leaves there, Piggy? What are you boys up to? You're roughhousing? You guys are full of it today. What are you ladies doing? You're waiting for some more grain, aren't you? You got pig grain?
Yep. And I already fed my chicks.
You already fed the chicks? We don't get to see them?
Nope.
We'll have to check and see if Rusty's girls laid any eggs after. You been using the waterer? Enjoy. Alright, let's see how many eggs we got from Rusty and his ladies. Hat, what? So there was no eggs in here yesterday. 2, 4.
4?
4.
How did we get 4 eggs from 2 chickens?
They must not have laid yesterday because they were still nervous, but had them stuck inside or something. I don't know. There was no eggs in there yesterday. And today we get 4 from 2 chickens. I'll take it. What are you girls doing? Hope? Little P? You enjoying the sun there, Blossom and Buttercup?
They want to take a nap, but they want the sun too.
You haven't eaten any of the hay out of your hay feeder. You must be enjoying some fresh grass. Yeah. You liking the pasture starting to grow up? You're getting pretty big there, Buttercup. guys napping? You're tired, huh? Had too much fun outside? You're sleeping down there, Nora? Too much jumping around early with the girls? You are funny. Alright, we'll let you rest. They're both tired. All that fresh air did them in.
Yep. Guess what we're having tonight? Yep. Potatoes. We're gonna do mashed potatoes, and then Al's going to do some pork chops on the grill. I'm gonna just season them with paprika, garlic powder, and onion powder mix that I use. He's gonna cook those on the grill. We'll have mashed potatoes and some broccoli. I'm going to go ahead and get those ready. Let us know what you're having for supper tonight. I always like to know what everybody else is eating. Gives me ideas. Oh, I should have had that. I should have made that. My butter in my pan to start melting. I use the ricer. So it makes really good potatoes. Not always the easiest thing for me to squeeze, but it makes really good mashed potatoes.
See how these pork chops are doing. They look nice and juicy. 120, 122, and 120. Few more minutes and they'll be done. Oh, they look delicious.
Don't give up, there's rest for your wearies.
Well, it sure is springtime on the homestead. There is so much going on. Getting the pig automatic watering nipples fixed back up is a huge relief. That's going to save so much time. I've been putting it off a little bit just because I know we've been getting freezing temps still, and I don't want those pipes freezing up again on us. So we should be in a good spot now with the temps. Fingers crossed. Old man winter doesn't throw any more loops in the weather for us. We're still waiting on the greenhouse. It's all a bunch of logistics, waiting for weather to break, waiting for timing to work out with getting the site work done, getting the prep work done, and there's just so much stuff going on right now, but I can't wait. We can't wait to get the greenhouse done. Kind of we're not being impatient, but we're just one of those projects like, oh, we can't wait to get it done and we can start growing the garden. So what do you guys have going on right now that you're looking forward to but doesn't seem to be moving fast enough for you? Leave it in the comments down below. Thanks for coming along on our homesteading journey with us, guys. You're a huge blessing to us in our homestead. I'm going to put a link to another fun video right here for you guys to check out. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you right back here in the next video at Lumnah Acres.